these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Wagner. After the miss from Evan Mobley. Pass to Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero, a screen on Mitchell. And Wagner drives in. Just 2 to shoot. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Here's Mitchell. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Mitchell. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Hunter, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Banchero passes to Wagner. Banchero, a screen on Hunter. Wagner finds Suggs. A three-pointer, no good. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Hunter. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Now Banchero seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. And Wagner drives in, and they pick up 2.
Let's remember, at 6'10", Franz Wagner is a tough cover, especially when he's going off the dribble drive.
Suggs against Mitchell. Pass to Hunter, and they get it. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Magic leading by 5. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Here's Mitchell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here is Carter. No scoring in this one.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr., is true.
Mitchell against Suggs. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Suggs looking around. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
26 seconds left to play here in the first. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Orlando leading by 3. Carter on the wing, and stolen by Mobley. Mitchell outside. 3 seconds left, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawed.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Magic out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac and Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Clock at 6. Mitchell outside. And it's all evened up. Mitchell's got 12.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Here's Carter. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Suggs against Mitchell. Allen back to Mitchell. Back to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Over Suggs. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Okoro. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. Had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Allen. Suggs with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Now here's Okoro. Defense is right there. And it's Allen with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Clock is at 3. Carter, that's good.
Just terrific offense right there. Carter Jr. almost automatic from that spot.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Count it. Suggs has got 8 points.
Jalen Suggs at his best is a real dangerous threat in the open floor.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Hunter. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now, here's Suggs. Covered by a Coral. Suggs kicks to Carter. Cans it from downtown. Carter's got his third basket of the night.
Well, the continued evolution of the center position. Guys like Wendell Carter Jr., boy, they are capable from deep.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Now, here's Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Here's Suggs. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic lead by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Moving out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Cole Anthony is out there with Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Garland left side. Thompson finds Wade. Cleveland moving it around. And Garland has it in the corner. For the lead. And the layup is up and in. Garland's got his first points of the night. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Outside Garland. Pass to Wade. Outside Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Wade, no good. Orlando leading. Here's Isaac. Good on the shot.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man? Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
Now, here's Garland. Wade outside. Spruce with it. Wade sets the pick for Strus. Back to Wade. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Garland, the pass to Strus. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Strus has got it all tied up now for the Cavs. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
It's Anthony with the drive.
Yeah, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Thompson sets the pick for Garland. 1:49 left in the third. They set the pick. And Merrill has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Anthony. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
Three-pointer, Wade. The rebound by Bataze. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Looking to end the run. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The willingness to power through contact. Darius Garland proving once again just how tough he is.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year. When you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Itaze fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 8.
Orlando foul. Jonathan.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
And Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Here's Suggs. 8 points for him. High, arcing shot, misses from close range. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And Mobley throws it down.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
And here is Suggs. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post.
At the line for
Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro.
Mobley.
And it's Hunter in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Banchero, that's good.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Mitchell against Suggs. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley a screen on Caldwell Pope. Back to Okoro. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Orlando ball.
Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Okoro. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And it's Carter missing. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. 4-point game. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Banchero. Back to Okoro. Allen kicks to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Mobley a screen on Wagner. They get it again. Hunter no good. Magic leading by 4. Carter left side. Back to Banchero. Carter outside. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Kicks it out to Banchero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Mitchell outside. A kick out to Mobley. Okoro passes to Mobley. Allen outside. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And finished off by Wagner.
What you love is how hard Franz Wagner works on the defensive end of the floor. He gets rewarded for it on the other end.
And Wagner over to help. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Banchero grabs the board.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
1:52 left to play here in the 4th. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Mitchell driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Banchero looking around. Pass to Suggs. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Mitchell with it. Defended now by Wagner. Mitchell dishes to Hunter. Looking for Carter. He gets it there.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Magic.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Paolo Banchero.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
DeAndre Hunter.
That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen kicks to Okoro. Back to Allen. Off target with his three. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Now Banchero. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the starting group for Chicago. Josh Giddey out there with ball. Then it's Smith. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Chicago foul. Buzelis, his first. Second team foul.
Mitchell against Ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Hunter on the wing. Six on the shot clock. From downtown, Chicago with a rebound. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
And it's Ball off the drive. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Out to Mobley. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his third foul so far.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Hunter. Mobley outside. Stolen by Ball.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Back to Ball. Jacks up a three. Gets the three to fall.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. No good with the triple. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Hunter. Allen, the pass to Okoro. Drops in the three.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Mobley against Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances.
From deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Ball with a steal. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And he drives in, and Ball throws it down.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
Here's Mitchell. And again, unable to change momentum here. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Six to shoot. Here's the pick. That one doesn't drop. Okoro, the defensive effort. Cavaliers trail by 7. From deep, Mitchell. They grab their own miss. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter. Goes up with it again. Mobley, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Ball passes to Smith. Now Vucevic. Pass to Ball. Back to Vucevic. Shoots over Allen. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Ball. Pass to Buzelis. The kick out to Ball. The 3. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 10. And here they come. From deep, Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
And here's Ball. He's got 5. Crafty move. Great D that time from Allen. Ball's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line,
we talked about the guys who played bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
And he sinks the second. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
And that one's good. Giddey.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. From 10 feet away. And that one hits the back iron. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Ball. Back to Giddey. Ball outside. Giddey with it. Ball right side. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ball's got 7.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Now Allen. Hey, from beyond the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Okoro, no good. Bulls leading by 8, and here's the fast break. Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. No good on the three. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. He's got 9. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and good steals.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Smith outside. Pass to Vucevic. Ball with it. Just 5 on the clock. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And here's Chicago. They're on a 17-5 run. Pass to Buzelis. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Buzelis has got 12.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
Okoro, no good. Bulls leading by 19. Up top, Smith. Covered by Mobley. And it's Jared Allen with the foul.
Jared Allen.
That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
7 seconds left in the first half. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Ball passes to Smith. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Taylor Horton-Tucker. Williams is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Herter in at the 2. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And Richard, in a league where shooting has never been more valuable, it's great to have a player like Kevin Herter.
And he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. Matter of fact, he's probably best when he's moving off the ball and causing confusion. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Outside Strus, and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Bulls leading by 17. Here's White. He gets it in there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And it's in there. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
With the crossover, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Puts the move on. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
That one's on Darius Garland. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Right side Garland. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Collins with the ball for Chicago. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Herter. White's got 10 points in just the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the youth.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. White, good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Merrill passes to Strus. Back to Merrill. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Collins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
White on the wing, guarded by Garland. White against Garland. Pass to Horton Tucker. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And there's a whistle. That goes on Taylor Horton Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. 55 seconds left to play in the third. The kick to Hunter. Deflects the pass. And finished off by Hunter.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort. It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Okoro passes to Mobley. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That 3's off the mark. White looking it over. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Substitution on the court.
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Outside Hunter. Allen a screen. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Three-pointer, Buzelis, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Chicago. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Tipped.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Ball against Mitchell. There's a screen. Now here's Ball. The D's right on him. Clock at 4. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Drills it from deep.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Buzelis. Guarded by Okoro. Pass to Ball. Here's Buzelis. Taken away. It's an even 3-on-3 break from deep Mitchell. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Buzelis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Very encouraging to see Buzelis just going off offensively. This rookie is certainly feeling himself right now, and I love it.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
For 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Buzelis. Checked by Mitchell. And the shot goes in. Buzelis has got 4 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Chicago leading by 22. Ball outside. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Inside. Here's Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Ball against Mitchell. Outside Giddey. Smith outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
No one covering.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Ball looks over the floor for 3. Smith. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Lonzo Ball.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Here's Vucevic to the wing on the left. Buzelis. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Stolen by Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Giddey. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Buzelis. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Ball against Mitchell. Ball outside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Vucevic with a steal. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Ball with a steal. No good. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory.
Features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Ball out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic, then it's Buzelis, and it's Smith in at the 4 slot. Now here's Caldwell Pope. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Rustling feathers inside. Carter Jr. getting to the bucket one way or another, not to be denied.
Ball against Caldwell Pope. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Vucevic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. And oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Here's Chicago. Buzelis with the ball. Picked up by Banchero.
Slick drive by Buzelis. He moves well for a guy that size.
And it's Wagner missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Now, here's Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic a screen on Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Giddey. He's defended by Wagner.
Wagner takes a lot of pride in trying to make a defensive impact and does a good job contesting the shot there.
Carter, the pass to Suggs. Out to Carter. Lots of room. And it's good off the back rim and in. Carter's got his second basket of the game. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Ball. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to Smith. Here's the 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. So just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Buzelis with the ball. He's defended by Wagner. Connects from three-point range. Buzelis has got 5 now.
From way back, Buzelis already flashing range as a rookie.
Kicks it out to Banchero. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Ball. Nothing on the board. Pass to Giddey. Oh, good on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
The Bulls with another miss. Here's Orlando now. They're on an 11-3 run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Suggs. Smith with a screen on Suggs. And it's Ball penetrating. The layup missed. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Magic. They finish off the first quarter with a big 11. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Ball. Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. Giddey. The layup off target. And now Orlando on the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player. It's Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Ball kicks to Giddey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giddey's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
To the paint, here's Caldwell Pope, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Pass to Vucevic. And easy 2 points on the layup. Great, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Well, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Pass to Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter now. Ball against Suggs. Banchero is screened for Suggs. Taken away by Williams. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
Nice quickness displayed there by Ball. Lethal in the open floor. Actually, that's his best game. Open court basketball. Tough matchup for the D.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Ben Carroll. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Marquero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Ball no good. Magic leading by 11. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
1:44 left in the first half of the game. Ball feeling it out a bit. Buzelis sets a screen for Ball. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Banchero, a screen on Ball. Kicks it out to Banchero. Bangs home the trifecta. Banchero's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bulls have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. He's off on the first.
Shooting for Chicago, Josh Giddey.
Good on the second free throw. Magic leading by 10. Pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls trail by 10. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Buzelis has got 11 points.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Outside Carter, and so it's Orlando headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Taylor Horton-Tucker. Kevin Huerter is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Black. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Collins. Out to White. Back to Collins. Anthony in the corner. Here's Black, defended by Horton Tucker. Black, no good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Herder passes to Collins. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Isaac throws it down.
And, you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter, takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them. And he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
Out to White. Takes it off the glass.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Here's Black. White covering. Here's Black. He has yet to score. Buries it from three-point range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Bulls trail by 8. White dishes to Williams. Back to White. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Horton Tucker, the pass to White. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Black grabs the board. Magic leading by 8. Pass to Isaac. Back to Black. Now Isaac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
And both free throws good for Isaac. Bulls trail by 10. White looking around. Lets it go from deep. White with another miss. Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Spins. Here's Isaac. Shoots over Herder. Hits the jumper. Isaac's got 6 points in the quarter.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
Rebound by Williams. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Magic leading by 9. From past the arc. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Bulls trail by 9. That's tipped. Isaac with the steal. Black dishes to Anthony. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Black kicks to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Here's Black. He's defended by Herder. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his second basket of the night. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Williams sets a screen for Herder. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Horton Tucker. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits at 8.
All right, man.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. 11-point game. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5 spot. That's us out there for Orlando.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
And Banchero, here we go. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Banchero outside. 6 on the shot clock.
Boy, you got to love the hustle from Smith. Really makes an impact at the defensive end.
Here's Buzelis. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero with the ball. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Now Suggs. Banchero outside. Caldwell Pope against Giddey. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Chicago ball.
Bulls trail by 8. Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the 3. The Magic shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Ball against Suggs. Banchero looking around. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Out left to the wing. Buzelis, no one around him. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Kicks it out to Wagner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Magic lead by 10. Vucevic setting the pick for Buzelis. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
The kick out to Ball. In the corner, Smith with it. Giddey with the screen on Wagner. Smith going inside, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
A shot by Carter, nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Giddey finds Vucevic. From deep. Drills the 3-pointer. Now just a 2-point Orlando lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Traps in the tray.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Ball against Suggs. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball, It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Smith kicks to Vucevic. Buzelis sets a screen for Vucevic. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call. And that replay showed just how forceful that play
is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Pass to Smith. Here's Buzelis. He's defended by Wagner. Vucevic a screen on Wagner. Money! Now off the inbound and finished off by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
The offensive rebound. Smith outside. So the Magic win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that
Teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the 3. Shot clock at 6. Allen a screen. The 3 from Okoro. It's rebounded by Banchero. Now the Magic with it. Suggs with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Suggs with the bucket.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
And guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. BA?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Suggs. He can't get it to go.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. And that one is hammered home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. And he lays it up and in. Suggs has got 6.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs, showing toughness fighting through the contact.
Mitchell against Suggs. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Banchero outside. Driving to the basket. Stolen by Mobley. Fast break, Cleveland. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Carter defending. For 3, Allen. Suggs against Mitchell. To the inside, 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley.
On defense, Banchero has a lot of good physical attributes, which help him create pressure.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Allen, left side. Pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. And stolen by Banchero. Inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. Banchero outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Takes it inside. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Carter. Here's Banchero. It's good from the top of the key.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Mobley, a screen on Suggs. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Okoro outside. Arced it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Magic ball.
Magic leading by 7. Here's Suggs. 6 points for him. Soft touch off the glass. Suggs has got 8 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Orlando ahead, leading by 9. And we'll bring you the start. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too. For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
How about Paolo Banchero, Coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. The three from Suggs. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 10. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Okoro passes to Mitchell. And stolen by Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Over Hunter. Orlando again missing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Okoro passes to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Suggs. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Boom! Ben Carroll!
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Ben Carroll wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Mitchell against Suggs. Okoro passes to Mobley. Great D that time from Ben Carroll. Orlando leading by 12. And here's Caldwell Pope. That shot off. Okoro, the defensive effort. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Allen with a screen on Suggs. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Wendell Carter.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials.
The kick out to Ben Carroll. Paolo, strong.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Ben Carroll.
Cavaliers trail by 12. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Misses from short range. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Caldwell Pope finds Carter. Off the mark there with a 3. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Mitchell gets a step. Deflected.
Yeah, this is something we might see Ben Carroll work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
4 on the clock. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Here's Ben Carroll. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
I mean, it's incredible. Ben Carroll can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Allen, the pass to Hunter. Back to Allen. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Ben Carroll with a screen on Mitchell. Ben Carroll outside. Back to Suggs. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Magic. They lead by 12. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run wide. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, better one next time. Give it up for the participant.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Goga Batadze. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the 3. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Thompson with a screen. And here's Strus outside. On target from range. Strus has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Orlando leading by 11. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Black. That one falls. Black's gotten his second bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Outside Garland. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Strus outside. It's rebounded by Batadze. Well, Orlando shooting it at 61%. A terrific average. Anthony with a bucket.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
The drive by Garland. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. On the wing, Strus. Out to Thompson, looking to win the run. It's hauled in by Isaac. Magic leading by 18. In transition, the Magic on the run. De Silva with the bucket.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Wade. Still no points. Outside Strus. Back to Wade. There's the triple. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac left side. Out to the wing. Here's Batadze. Isaac outside. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Pass to Black. The Magic need to put one up here. And Batadze gets it to go.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The Magic have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Outside Garland. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Orlando shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to De Silva. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. De Silva's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
There's a screen. Back to Strus. 6 to shoot to get back on track. It's rebounded by Batase. And Isaac, here we go. And the dunk by Isaac.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
To the paint, Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And so it's Orlando, firmly in control with an impressive 28 points. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Okoro, and it's Hunter in at small forward. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Wagner against Hunter. Allen a screen from the arc. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Okoro outside. Down low. Here's Mobley. And then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Top of the key. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter finds Mitchell with the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Suggs. And he gets that one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Off target at the rim. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Carter. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Okoro on the wing. To the middle. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 6. Mobley outside. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Okoro outside. Mobley on a screen. Okoro passes to Mobley. Banchero against Mobley. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far.
Mobley, good work there as it goes.
An old school finish there with the finger roll. You gotta be committed to a move like that, and he was.
Here's Banchero. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Into the lane. On the wing, Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Suggs. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Pass to Suggs. 51 seconds left in the fourth. And Carroll with a screen on Mitchell. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Hunter. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Personal foul.
32 seconds left in the game. Now here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Okoro. There's a screen. Here's Banchero. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Okoro with the ball, working on Banchero. Allen outside, pass to Okoro. Right side, Mitchell. No good. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous.
On 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the end and a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac Okoro out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, we've got Buzelis all out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Vucevic in at center. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some way. But there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Vucevic against Allen. And Vucevic throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Hunter down low, off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Mitchell. Rebound by Smith. Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Here's Mobley. Oh, that's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
High post Vucevic. He's against Allen. Smith finds Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Smith, no luck. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Hunter, pass to Mobley. Off target at the rim. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside, Ball. And here is Giddey. Now, here's Ball. At the elbow, Vucevic. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Buzelis. Okoro with it, and it's Buzelis picking him up. And another miss by Cleveland. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. The tray. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
That shot, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. To end the run. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ball finds Vucevic. Count that bucket.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
To the middle, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Mitchell against Ball. Buzelis sets a screen for Ball. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So on the floor for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with Okoro, and it's Hunter and it's small forward. Ball against Mitchell. Left side, Ball lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 5 points so far.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Stolen by Ball. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Pass the Ball. Here's Buzelis, covered by Hunter. Now Smith. On the wing, Giddey. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Back to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley, a screen on Giddey. Mobley against Smith. For three, Mitchell. They get it again. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. Back to Mitchell. Second chance shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's because of the size and strength of Mitchell. If you're going to foul him, you've got to make sure it's so good that he can't get the and-one.
Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
The kick out to Ball. From deep three-point land, Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Okoro passes to Mobley. Now Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hunter's got his first basket.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. It's stolen by Buzelis. Ball finds Vucevic. Giddy, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, Giddy could not pass on what he felt was a good look. The corner three is pure.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Here's Mobley. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good. Here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Yeah, Jalen Smith gets out in front of the play. Turn out the lights. This guy very fast in transition.
Pass to Okoro. Mitchell outside. Back to Okoro. Mobley against Smith. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Ball surveying the defense. Smith kicks to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis, covered by Hunter. Back to Vucevic. Hunter with some nice defense. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Well, thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Patrick Williams is out there with Collins. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Williams sets a screen for Herter. It's good from long range. Herter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Strus with it. Pass to Thompson. Here's Jerome. Pocket 6. Thompson passes to Strus. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Horton Tucker. Another 3 for Chicago.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Wade outside. Fires from deep. No good on that one. The Bulls leading by 7. To the inside. Williams kicks to Herter. Back to Williams. And the layup is good. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Wade gets the bucket.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Jerome passes to Merrill. Now here's Wade. Defended by Horton Tucker. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Wade against Williams. It's White on the wing. Williams sets a screen for White. And White with the stuff.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Wade a screen on Herter. Merrill passes to Thompson. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's Collins and finished off by Collins.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
3-pointer, Wade. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
White, good.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And yes, it's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
White down low, and that one is good. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Out to Wade. There's the triple. Collins grabs the miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Right side, Williams. Fires the 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. And it's an 11-point Bulls lead. The Cavaliers shooting 39% from the floor. At their best.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Here's White. Sweet little floater. White's got 8 points.
the nasty handles of White. Just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Thompson sets the pick for Strus. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Ball against Mitchell. Ball kicks to Giddey. Takes the 3. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Allen. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Pass to Vucevic. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
And Mitchell drops them both. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Ball. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot. And that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
Smith outside. Here's Buzelis. Back to Smith. Stolen by Okoro. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Now Buzelis. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. For the 3, hits the 3-point bomb. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And when it comes to the 3-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency. And now only 1 away from being in the paint.
Down low, Allen. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
And again, Chicago turns it over. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Okoro passes to Mobley. Back to Okoro. The 3-pointer, no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Buzelis, covered by Okoro. Buzelis with the ball. Shot clock at 3. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ball finds Smith. The kick out to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Smith sets the pick for Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Jalen Smith.
And he can't get the first one.
14 foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them to within 10.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
The drive-by Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Giddey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giddey's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Chicago.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Lonzo Ball.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Ball. Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Well, just because he's a center, don't be deceived. Vucevic loves connecting with his teammates. Pretty pass.
Donovan Mitchell.
The three misses there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.
Teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Now here's ball. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Throws it up high!
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
And it's ball off the drive. Unable to get that one.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Giddey.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
You got to guard that big man from deep. Vooch, he can definitely splash from any spot.
Suggs surveys the D. It's deflected. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has a nice touch on that pass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Shot clock at 5. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Goes back up. And another miss by Orlando.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Suggs. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And that one's good. Giddey.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Now Carter. Banchero outside. Here he goes. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Just 5 on the clock from Pete Giddey. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 1. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jalen Smith.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Chicago's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Smith outside. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner, right side. 1:10 left in the first quarter, and he converts the layup.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Here's Ball. Smith outside. Back to Ball. Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Carroll passes to Suggs. Wagner with it. Back to Ben Carroll. Going inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 3. Three-pointer, Buzelis. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
And here's Suggs. This one for 3. Pure from three-point range. Ben Carroll's got 7 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire. Can he? Count it! Yes, he can. Yeah. Now that's how you end the quarter.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just...
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
So far in this one, when you turn it over against them, they're pushing the ball down your throat. I'm loving watching them be so relentless.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Carter in at the center position. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wagner. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Ball against Caldwell Pope. Ball into the lane. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. And Carroll delivers inside. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Carter from outside. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. The Bulls trail by 5. Inside, here's Smith. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. The floater. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. Banchero outside. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Suggs left side. Ball with a steal. Wagner against Smith. Here's Buzelis. Second chance effort. No good. That would have tied it. The Magic have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Banchero. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Here's Ball. Misses the layup. Magic leading by 4. Banchero right side. Good D by Ball. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the right side. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Suggs. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Carter. Lays it up and banks it in. Carter's got his first 2 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Orlando leading by 5. Suggs outside. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his 5th foul. White, he's checked in for Chicago.
13 foul. Coming onto the floor.
46 seconds left in the first half. Intercepted. Pass to Vucevic. Hits the jump hook. Vucevic has got 13.
No question, Vucevic is locked in right now, just giving a ton of energy on that offensive end.
Here's Giddey from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Vucevic, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's White. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Williams is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's White in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Can't get it to fall. Orlando leading by 8. Here's Black. Pass to De Silva. 5 on the clock. High post, Batase. Shoots over White. Batase can't hit.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Herder passes to Williams. Outside Herder. And there's a pick. Down low. Here's White. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Black. He's guarded by White. Here's Black. From deep. Buries it from 3. Black's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
They set a pick. Horton Tucker with it. Up top, Collins. It's stolen. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Shot is good by Isaac.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
Herder against Anthony. Let's go with a 3. Herder can't hit. Magic leading by 8. A minute 39 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Anthony outside. High post Batadze. No luck on that one. And Williams has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Herder. Isaac with the steal. In transition, the Magic on the run. Lays it in off the pretty lob. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Williams' shot is good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Magic have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. They set the pick. Here's De Silva. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Black. The offensive rebound. Isaac. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Isaac's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And really nice timing by Isaac on the glass, winning himself a great second chance look.
Here's Collins. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Batadze, the pass to Black. Isaac with a screen on White. And he lobs it up top. White with the steal. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So for Orlando right now, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Batadze. Then there's Anthony, and it's De Silva in at the 3.
Petty play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. The Bulls trail by 9. Giddey passes to Ball. Pick by Smith. Lets it go from deep. Ball no good. Carter with it. Guarded by Smith. Wagner left side. Smith against Suggs. Three-pointer off the mark. Chicago's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Three-pointer, Buzelis drains the triple.
Just a gutsy shot by the rookie. Buzelis letting it fly from way out there.
And Suggs, here we go. Carter from outside fires in the triple. And the Magic lead by 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Ball way outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
To the wing, right side. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Ball. They're running. He goes up. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Orlando leading by 9. Here's Banchero. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Ball outside. The 3 is up. Orlando grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And Ball throws it down.
A fantastic two-way threat. Once Ball grabs the steal, he's looking to take it all the way.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
To the right side. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Suggs. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Suggs. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. Pass to Buzelis. Fires from deep. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
Buzelis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just his first year.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
His teammates look to Buzelis in the big moment, and he must be doing something right.
Suggs against White. Banchero with a screen on White. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's rebounded by Wagner. Banchero against Vucevic. Banchero passes to Wagner. Back to Banchero. Wing shot on the way. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. Rebound by the Magic. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.